of how we've managed the business and what we've done all along. So I guess from our point of view, I'm not sure that we viewed it as, in fact, I view that as a positive. We didn't view it as a project which ended and then we had a report which sort of summarized it. It's actually something that we continue to work with, you know, on a daily basis.
On this this kind of plan that people would take tourist visas here to raise business, which is no longer happening. Was there one individual that kind of promoted that scheme, and were they held accountable? And what's been the basis of that?
The team that was involved in that, and again, this is historic behavior, as you say, so it was pre 2008 behavior, was a group which comprised different numbers over time, but about 10 to 15 different account officers, and it was really concentrated in that group. And that's the group where we find and we admit there was behavior that we certainly, you know, we certainly don't countenance. We certainly think is egregious. You know, we agree with I think all the adjectives that were used by the subcommittee here, and that was really the group that you know, was involved in that activity. The managers of that group were clearly, you know, the managers who, you know, who I guess orchestrated that. We did not see any knowledge of that above them in the organization, and all of those individuals are, you know, many of those individuals were part of the Department of Justice indictment. Many of those individuals are gone from the firm, have been for you know, for a long time. So you know, that was the small focus group where we saw, you know, the behavior that was, you know, clearly not behavior that we would in any way countenance or defend.
All right. Mr. Cerruti, if John Doe subpoenas and the Justice Department fully carried out what they could carry out in this country, would you all comply with those subpoenas?
Senator, that's very difficult, impossible under Swiss law. We would all face criminal indictments in Switzerland and most probably prison terms if we would